Hey, welcome back to Gates Field for the 4A State Baseball Championships. We are day 2 of bracket play. It's a beautiful upper 80s May Day here in West Valley area, South Jordan, Kearns High School to be exact. Devin Dixon and Kevin Cave getting ready for game number 3 on the docket today. Game 3 and Game 4 later tonight, featuring all 4 teams that won yesterday. And next up, we've got the Desert Hills Thunder and the Bear River Bears. Kevin, and how about the come-from-behind win for Desert Hills, getting 3 long balls to come back and beat Crimson yesterday?
Incredible game. Down 7-4, I think, and ended up getting the 2-run shot from Swanson and the solo shot from Wall to go get tied and then take the lead.
8-7, they win it. And then a really impressive 9-5 win as Bear River beat Timpanogos. And then Timpanogos had to drop down and play Crimson. And Crimson walks off Timpanogos earlier this morning, 4-3 on an Austin Smith 2 RBI, 2-out hit in the bottom of the 7th. So the number 3 overall seed, Timpanogos, the first team to bow out. Then Mountain Crest followed suit. Provo just beat them earlier today in the previous game. And now we get to the winners brackets games, and a little later tonight, we'll obviously Snow Canyon, the number 1 overall seed, and Ridgeline. That'll be our next matchup. But we put all of our efforts into this and officially want to welcome you into the pregame show brought to you by the Court Specialists, featuring Sport Court of Southern Utah. They can turn your backyard into the ultimate playground with their multi-purpose basketball courts or pickleball courts. And, of course, we are really excited. Tomorrow is the final day at noon for the Sport Court Specialist $5,000 scholarships. If you want to nominate your high school seniors, the criteria, first you go to our website, thefansportsnetwork.com, thefansportsnetwork.com, or thecourtspecialist.com, and you find the entry form on the website. Tell us how involved in the school, tell us about their academics, what sport they play, and why they're deserving of the award. Entries will close tomorrow at noon, and then next week we will give away another $5,000 scholarship on the Fan Sports Network, thanks to the Court Specialist, featuring Sport Court of Southern Utah. Kevin, the both coaches had a chance to just talk to them moments ago, and let's first start with Coach Donald Haas. 14th season at Bear River, won a bunch of region championships, but never won a state championship, and they got a win yesterday, and here is what Coach had to say moments ago, getting ready for this game against the Thunder. All right, I'm here with Coach Haas, Bear River, getting ready to tangle with Desert Hills. And, Coach, I bet you slept good last night after getting that Monday bracket play win.
Yeah, it was nice to be able to sleep in our own beds this week, or last night, so looking forward to today.
Tell me about pregame. What have you guys been up to before you got to the yard? You guys go do some BP somewhere to stay loose?
Yeah, we just took batting practice at home. An hour and 20-minute drive is pretty normal for us, so we just went home, had BP before we came down, and just watched the game before us.
Gardner on the bump. What pitches does he throw, and is he a guy that you got a ton of confidence in to roll him out?
Love what Gardner brings. He's a competitor. He's going to go out there and compete for us, and that's all we ask of him.
Desert Hills, gutsy comeback win, 8-7. You guys win yesterday, 9-5. What do you expect from the Thunder today?
They're one of the best offenses in the state, so we got to be able to play defense today and just kind of play our style of baseball, and it should be a good ball game, hopefully.
All right, Coach. Hopefully we're talking to you the postgame. Thanks for stopping by. Your Coral Canyon coach's comments. What do you make of that from Coach Haas, 14 years at the helm of Bear River?
Downplaying his offense there a little bit, talking about playing defense today, but I think his team's hitting .334 as a squad this year. They got 40 doubles and 13 home runs, playing in some big parks up in Region 11. Bear River offense is pretty potent, and I think he downplayed it a little there, but they got a chance to swing it. They certainly did yesterday.
All right, had a chance to catch up with Jagan Levitt, and here is what Coach of the Thunder had to say, and this was his comments moments ago. Let's go to Coach Levitt, the youngest skip in the state. All right, getting ready for Desert Hills Bear River on a Tuesday in bracket play. The youngest skip, as I like to say, in the region and in the state. Jagan Levitt hanging out with me. What an electric win yesterday. That had to feel good. I bet the hotel bed was a little softer last night after coming back to beat Crimson 8-7. How'd the guys respond last night?
Yeah, they were excited. It was a big game. You always want to win game one, and so it was a good win. The team's feeling real good right now.
Gates Field's got to bring back some memories for you as a player in your Pineview days.
Yeah, it does. Harmon's like, how do we like this dugout? And I go, I've never lost in this dugout, so It's just dandy.
Pivy Panthers 2017 state champs? 2016 state champs. Talk to me a little bit about the plan today. Bear River, 9 runs against a good Timpanogos team. What do you think you guys can take advantage of in this one today?
Yeah, they're scrappy. We got Hoyt on the bump. We're excited for him. He's a competitor, so he'll keep them off balance. But yeah, they're scrappy. They run, they bunt. They play the game the right way. So it'll be a good game.
You think you go into this game with a little more aggressive mindset, or are you going to play a little small ball, or is it just going to have to wait and see?
It's game time decision. It'll be a game time decision on what we do. But we swing it well, man. We're just going to try to keep those bats hot. 3
home runs yesterday. You kind of lived off the long ball. That would be nice to get that again today.
Yes, no, it would be. And yeah, I mean, the kids are seeing it well, so we'll keep it rolling.
All right, Jagan Levitt, our Coral Canyon Golf Course coach's comments. Coach, good luck. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep, thanks.
And Coach Kevin Cave with me, and it's kind of a scenario where you coached the Thunder last year. Now you're in the broadcast booth with me. You've kind of handed the reins over to Jagan, and hey, they're the 2 seed, and big win yesterday, and obviously getting past Crimson was a step in the right direction, and another huge test today for Coach Levitt and the Thunder.
Yeah, Coach Levitt's doing a great job this season, and they have a big offense too, so I guess with Bear River having a good offense and Desert Hills having a good offense, this will probably be a 3-run pitcher's duel over in an hour and a half, right?
It could be, and we're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to break down the pitching matchup, get you some keys to the game, and pick our Finley Subaru Star Watch. That's all straight ahead. We'll be right back to Gatesfield. Bear River, Desert Hills coming up next on KSL and the Fan Sports Network.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George pools safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Back here at Gatesfield, pregame brought to you by the court specialists. And also built by Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all your lawn, garden, hardware, sporting good needs. 3 Southern Utah locations. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave, Tara Atkin producing this game. We're just rotating. We're just keeping voices fresh. We're running cameras best we can. Even radio broadcasters trying to run cameras. We're having a good time. I think Paulie went to grab some lunch. Caden's running the camera up top. We got the whole crew here all week long, having a blast, bringing you the coverage. And let's take a look at our keys to the game, Coach. And it's brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. Get out and play. Get out and play for your kids and adult sports. Get signed up at sgcity.gov/parks and rec. And let's start with Bear River. You heard Coach Hawes keep it a little bit vanilla, but let's dig a little deeper. And Bear River, yeah, they want to play mistake-free baseball. Coach talked about that. They want Gardner to get a good start, but they might have to out-hit Desert Hills, too, with some of the guys they got at the plate.
I think that's one thing. Bear River has a history of playing scrappy, playing fundamental baseball. It's almost like a football mentality, like I'm going to do my job and the next guy's going to pick me up and do his job. And I think they can play that way, but it looks like they can also swing it here this year. So it's kind of a benefit for Bear River to be able to play two different ways.
Who is the Findlay Subaru star you want to watch for the Bears today? If there's one guy you had to pick that could maybe be the Findlay Subaru star of the game in the post-game show, maybe the X factor today, who you want to go with?
I think for Bear River, we're going to go with Chipper Haas. I've seen him hit a couple home runs this year. I know he's hitting in the 350 range on the season. Good bat as a junior for Bear River, so I think he's our guy on that side.
All right, yeah, we'll go with Chipper Haas. Really good behind the plate as well for Bear River High School. All right, let's jump over to the keys to the game for Jagan Levitt and the Desert Hills Thunder. What's he stressing with this club today?
Keep swinging it, keep believing. I know Jagan is a big believer in momentum, so he's going to want to keep them feeling good, keep them rolling and positive. Positive atmosphere coming out of the dugout is what we're looking for from the Thunder.
All right, and then the Findlay Subaru star watch. Let's go with a guy like a Mason Skeen, or not a Mason Skeen, but a Harmon Skeen. Mason's his little brother.
Yeah, Harmon Skeen's a great pick. Slugging percentage is through the roof. Seems like if the bat's on the ball, it's going for extra bases every time he puts it in play. So he's a danger to get the Thunder a couple runs on one swing of the bat at any time.
Yeah, I mean, and look, 14 home runs. He leads all classifications this year. The next closest is a tie for second at 9. So he's got 5 more home runs than anybody in high school in the state of Utah.
I mean, that's got to be a third of his hits this season that are leaving the yard. It's crazy.
And look, he was 2 for 2 yesterday without a home run, and yet the Thunder had other guys that hit the long ball. Roa Wall and Isaac Swanson and Asher Williams, the freshman, all went yard in that 8-7 win yesterday for the Thunder. So going to be fun as we get closer and closer to first pitch. We're about to have our meeting at the plate. They're just finishing getting the field ready. We're running a little bit behind here. This was a scheduled 3:30 game. We're probably going to be about 4:10 here before we throw out the first pitch. The wind has switched again today. It was blowing out to left this morning, just like it was yesterday morning. But as we've gotten into the later afternoon, the wind's coming more out of the west right now and blowing kind of across the diamond out to right field.
Looks like the ball is definitely going to fly to right today. We got a little pole-to-pole wind moving from the left field foul pole to the right field foul pole. So anything hit hard to left field may die a little bit, but anything hit out to right is probably going to get some extra carry.
Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, and we are fired up for these winter bracket games. It's so big. If you can win Monday and Tuesday, you know you're one win away on a Wednesday. You're keeping your pitching intact, and you're right to Friday's state championship best-of-3 series. But these are big games coming up here in the afternoon, and then the Snow Canyon Ridgeline game this evening.
And we saw Provo play a little bit of that pitching game this morning as their starter was kind of cruising. He had a good 6-run lead, and they were talking about pitch count. They came over and checked the actual pitch count from the official scorebook to see what it was, and then they pulled him right at 83 or 84, just thinking, hey, if we can make a run, we got to bring this guy back.
Yeah, and you got to start thinking ahead, and they ended up go ahead and knocking Mountain Crest out and winning that game, and now he'll be available on a little shorter rest. So definitely the strategy, the pitch count does matter when you get into the state bracket play here at Gates Field. And again, 88 degrees, probably the most wind we've seen this afternoon, probably about 18 to 20 right now out to right field. We are getting the introductions and the starting lineups, and for Desert Hills, pretty much their traditional starting lineup. The big difference for Jagan Levitt later in the season is Harmon Skeen can't play shortstop. He's got a UCL injury, so they put him at first. They thought about second. They've mainly been DHing him, and that's what he's going to be doing in this game today. So he will hit. They want his bat, obviously, but he will be the DH. So they'll go with Briggs Fillmore at the top of the order at shortstop, Swanson, the catcher, hitting second, Skeen, the DH, hitting third, Roa Wall at first, hitting cleanup, Asher Williams hitting fifth, playing third base. Jax Tolman in center field. Cohen Fuller, another freshman, at second. Keaton Dove in left. Kobe Smith in right. And Hoyt Atkin. We really haven't talked about Hoyt Atkin, but really crafty, good command. He's been throwing varsity pitches since he was a freshman here at Desert Hills High School.
Yeah, this is a kid who probably has close to 20 inches of horizontal break on his fastball, meaning that as that pitch is approaching home plate, from center of the pitch, it could move potentially 20 inches away from a right-handed hitter. A lot of arm side run from Hoyt, and what that's going to act like is a sinker ball. So as the hitter is going to approach the pitch, going to swing, the ball is going to be moving away from him, and it's also going to appear to the hitter to be sinking, going closer to the ground. So ground balls from Hoyt today if he's on with that fastball, but the key is going to be the slider. He's got to be able to get the breaking ball across the plate.
And then again, Braxton Gardner is going to be on the bump for Bear River, and he's going to hit in the 2-hole. Bartfuss will lead off. Rice will hit third. Then it's Chipper Hawes, the guy that you picked as the Findlay Subaru Star Watch for the Bear River Bears. Then Higgs, and then on down the order. And look, I mean, this is big time. Bear River is the home team. So they get that last at-bat. They were the visitor yesterday. Desert Hills was the home team, so they flopped that today. So we will see Gardner on the bump, but right out of the gate, and then we'll see Hoyt in the bottom half of the first inning. Final thoughts before, as both coaches shake hands and the plate meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, Gardner's a strike throw. He's only got 11 walks across 36 innings this year. So we're going to see the ball over the plate from Gardner if he's pitching his game today.
All right, Boulevard Home, making your house more like home for over 50 years, is our radio title sponsor of today's broadcast. Appreciate UCCU and all the other KSL streaming partners getting you on to watch this game. So no matter how your access, sit back, relax, and let's play 7 here, maybe more. Maybe we'll get some bonus baseball. You never know. Thanks to Sport Court, the City of St. George Recreation Department, and, of course, Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, getting you to the starting lineup. Coral Canyon with Coach Hawes and Coach Levitt with the coaches' comments. We got some great sponsors getting us on the air here in bracket play, and we're going to get some numbers here on Gardner as he's getting his warm-up tosses going, and we are moments away from the first pitch. Bear River going to rock the all-whites with the red trim and red numbers, almost a Cincinnati Reds jersey scheme. That's what pops into my head, the closest comp I could think of for a big league team.
I could see Anaheim Angels, too.
Angels, yeah, that works, too. Desert Hills wearing the pinstripe all blacks with the gold numbers. Where do those jerseys rank in your like meter?
Those are a classic. Those are outstanding jerseys. It's more like a City Connect look if we're comparing to MLB, right?
That's true. It's true. And again, now the wind looking like it's dropping just a little bit. Throughout today's game, we'll be handing out some awards. Like we mentioned, the Findlay Subaru Star of the Game, the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. And we'll also have a Jimmy John's Sub of the Game at the conclusion of this one. And the winner of this one will play the winner of the game coming up later on tonight, tomorrow. And the loser could have to play a couple games tomorrow. You just never know. It could be a wild Wednesday for whoever falls in this game, and that gets a little bit more dicey. Gardner's warm-up tosses are in the books, and we're ready to play some baseball.
Gardner's 5-2 on the season. He's got a 4.24 ERA over 9 appearances. Like we said before the game, just 11 walks and 35 Ks across 36 innings.
Briggs Fillmore set to lead things off against Gardner. Briggsy had a nice game yesterday. He's been swinging up to 400 on the season. Really, he's come on the second half and through the postseason. And first pitch is fought up and out of play for a fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Gardner has the sign. And Fillmore's going to slap that one foul, giving chase, taking a look, but it's going to get out of play over the tarp in right field.
Did you take note of the purple hair yesterday for Desert Hills?
Yeah, they got a little color in the locks. Saw, a little change of it a year ago, I guess. Desert Hills voted purple in as an official school color, and so they went with the purple. And, of course, we saw Crimson rocking the Red Kingdom really since the playoffs has started out of the back of their ball caps.
Yeah, it looks great.
That one in the dirt. And just missing outside. And quickly now Fillmore fighting back 2-2 the count. Briggsy, a junior. Swing and a miss, and there's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout and one away. Good high fastball there for Gardner.
Followed up the low and away breaking ball with the high fastball. Looked too good for Briggs to lay off from Gardner there.
Here is Swanson. Swanson 2 for 4 with 4 RBI yesterday. He put a couple good swings on, had a triple and a home run. And first pitch swinging and gets a lot of it, but into left, right at the left fielder who makes the catch for out number 2.
Good piece of barrel there from Swanson. Drives it out into left. Left fielder takes a few steps back and he's all over it. Maybe a little bit of top spin on that. Prevented more carry.
And here is the home run leader in the state, 14 home runs, and it looks so effortless, Kevin. And hitting for good average, too, at 367, even with the injury. He was 2 for 2 yesterday. They did walk him and intentionally walk him in the game yesterday.
Yeah, the size and strength is what makes that look easy. Harmon is a big, strong kid, and he's worked on getting stronger.
Off-speed pitch, low, 2-0. I'm sure Gardner knows I'm not going to throw you meat down the middle here.
Nobody on base. Although Harmon's got some good protection in row wall, so you don't want to be too careful with him.
There's the 2-0 delivery, and a swing and a miss. Man, we got a foul tip, and it's strike 1.
Harmon's telling the dugout he saw a change up there, 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 delivery, and another off-speed pitch stays low, 3-1.
It's a couple breaking balls on that down and away corner that home plate ump Jake Dunn's laid off.
And that off-speed pitch stays low as well, and so Harmon Skeen gets a 2-out walk, and the first base runner of the game is aboard.
Dunn consistent. Laid off all 3 of those low pitches, all about the same height.
That first time through, you're trying to figure out what the zone's going to feel like from the home plate umpire in this game.
Yeah, and those are all probably a little bit down. Really good calls.
So here is Roa Wall, who's been absolutely raking. Couple home runs, 2 home runs in his last 2 games. Hit one last Friday in the Super Regional, 3-run shot, hit another one yesterday, a solo shot. He's been seeing it well, and they've been working hard with Roa on going in the alleyways and going both ways. And that time he induced a pop-up and caught out there by the second baseman, Bevan, and that'll do it for the top of the first. So no runs on no hits, 1 left on base, no errors in that inning, and Gardner does his job, and we'll see Hoyt Atkin at the top of the Bears lineup when we come back. No score, off and running here in Gates Field, 4A state championships.
It's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Hey, welcome back, Gates Field. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave here at the start of the bottom of the first inning. We'll see the top of the order for the Bear River Bears, and we'll see Hoyt Atkin, the lefty, for the Thunder. Hoyt Atkin now a senior. Tell me about Hoyt's arsenal, Kevin.
Yeah, he's got a big arm side run fastball, sinker, going to move away from right-handers and appear to sink. He's got a slider that I think is the key for him today. If he can get that over the plate, he might have a good day. And then he's got a changeup. that is considerably slower than the fastball but has a very similar movement pattern to the fastball.
So it will be Barfus, Gardner, and Rice. And the first pitch from Atkin, and that's a shot through the left side for a leadoff hit.
Even on an elevated pitch, Hoyt able to get the ground ball, but right through the 6-hole for the Bears for a leadoff single.
And that's the way you want to start on a Tuesday offensively, is seeing it and hitting it where nobody isn't. And they are in business here in the bottom of the first inning. One pitch, one hit for Barfus. And Gardner, we just saw him on the mound, takes that one outside. Hoyt ready with pitch 2 here to Gardner. Rocks delivers, and that one I call it strike at the knees.
Good pitch. That's the height he wants to be at.
Replays for our streaming audience brought to you by We Win Injury Law. It will win for you, period, if you've been injured. And they're going to say that hit him. One hopped into the foot, and he is aboard. So 2 on right out of the gate for the Bears.
Yeah, slider pulled a little bit from Hoyt. And notice Broxton didn't even flinch. Just let him hit him straight in the foot.
Last 3 pitches, 79, 80, and 81 there for Hoyt Atkin, and got himself into a little bit of trouble right out of the gate here on the bump with 2 on and nobody out. And the number 3 hitter, Rice, stepping in, right-handed hitter for Bear River. Rice hitting .337. He is a senior, and he fouls that one straight back. A Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Coupon books on sale through Father's Day. You buy 11 for the price of 7. And every time you use that car wash coupon, you get big gas savings after you clean up your car. Full service car wash. You and your car feeling fabulous at Fabulous Freddy's.
Coach Haas showing confidence in his 3-hole, letting him swing it here. First and second, no outs.
And there's a good, well-framed pitch from Atkin on the top of the K-zone, outside part of the plate for strike 2. Rice, 2 home runs, 8 doubles this year. And a chopper on an off-speed pitch into the dirt, a little bit out in front of that breaking ball.
Really tough pitch when that breaking ball is coming into a right-hander and down low like that. It's impressive to get a piece of that one. That's a strikeout pitch.
Atkin. Here comes the 0-2. And I couldn't tell if that was the fastball or the slider. It just was darting down a little bit.
Fastball or the changeup? Probably looking for Chase on the changeup down in the dirt.
And here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that one fouled straight back. And the count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rice. After Rice on deck, you've got Chipper Haas. And a shot into left. And they're going to wave the runner. The throw, now they're going to put the late stop sign on, which was probably a good idea, but the bases are loaded here as the Bears collect another hit.
Yeah, Keith and Dove fired a strike there to home. Ends up collecting this on 1 hop. As a third base coach, oftentimes what your read is if your runner hits third before the ball hits the outfielder's glove, you can go ahead and send it. But if the ball hits the glove before your runner hits third, you got to think twice about whether you're going to send him or not.
And Dove, 1 hop, did take a high hop to Swanson, but it was right on line, and definitely felt like we would have had a play at the plate if they would have sent him, but they put the late stop sign up with nobody out, and now they're loaded up for Chipper. And Seahawks takes a called strike.
Atkin lands the slider there, get ahead spin, first pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And a good glove there by The backstop, Isaac Swanson, whose dad, Andy, grew up not too far away in Taylorsville. And that one down low. 2-1, the count on Chipper Haas.
I know the D-Hills battery'd love to get that one, but it's consistent with what we saw in the first inning. Well, Bear River was out pitching as well.
Chipper hitting .342 on the season, 4 dingers, 2 triples, and 5 doubles. Really good numbers for the junior right-handed hitter.
And a favorable count for him here.
Tied for the lead with Rice, 26 RBIs. And there's a swing and a shot into center field. Tolman charging, can't get to it. 1 run will score. They'll send the second runner. It's 2-0 Bears. Chipper Hawes delivers a 2 RBI hit into center field.
Just a 3-1 fastball. Hawes is ready for it. Able to serve it out there in the center. And let's watch the runner. Yeah, that's going to be about the same time, hitting third and hitting Tolman's glove. So a little bit of a bold send for Haas there, Coach Haas, that is. And throw was offline anyway, so it paid off.
28 RBIs now on the season. He now leads the team after being tied with Rice after that 2 RBI hit. We've got a meeting on the mound. Who is that? Is that Drew Hill?
Yep, that's Coach Hill.
The new pitching coach with Jagan Levitt. This is the new skip, and they've got the infield drawn in.
Drew was the head coach at Richfield before coming to Desert Hills.
The Gunnison boy. Played at UVU and then Texas A&M after that, I think?
Texas Christian,
TCU. I think you're right. And they're going to break up this meeting. Timeout on the mound. Meeting on the mound brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company. Start your day with one of their hot breakfast, delicious cinnamon rolls, or stop by for a fresh-made loaf of bread or 2. They do offer lunch and catering, too, at Great Harvest Bread Company, Boulevard Commons in St. George, or stop by any statewide Great Harvest location. Again, wind is whipping out to right field. Make things a little adventurous out there for the outfielders.
Looks like a high pop fly would have some different movement than usual on it.
Especially if it's spinning off the bat. Atkin after the meeting, and a really good off-speed pitch that Higgs could not find. Going right over the top of it. Ethan Higgs, is a senior, hitting .254. And chopper, that's foul.
Looks like Desert Hills has a plan for Higgs. Back-to-back breakers there to open. See if they try to go upstairs with a heater here.
Atkins sets, toes the rubber, looks at the runner at second. Now he'll come wind up and delivery, and a hot shot, and that's going to be just foul. Just missed going over the bag at third base.
Really close. And we heard home plate ump Jake Dunn come out and scream it. Everybody in the stadium knew that was foul.
So 0-2 the count here on Ethan Higgs. He'll snap throw it on a pickoff attempt to second, runner back in time. That is Rice out there at second. Hawes is over there at first. Already 2 runs on 3 hits for Bear River here in the bottom of inning number 1. Atkin, one hop, good block by Swanson. Keeps everybody at the same base. And Swanson seems to like that one maybe got him a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to charge him a defensive visit here after getting hit. He's just taking a walk.
Yep, just wanted to shake it off. Kevin and I's favorite Taylor Swift song. Is that Taylor Swift? I hope I'm right. I think I've heard my daughters play that one before. And that one's going to be a foul ball up and out of play. You really can't feel the wind at home plate because of the way it's coming from, with the way the grandstands are situated here at Gates Field. But I guarantee you, Fillmore at shortstop and the outfielders can feel it.
Yeah.
And outside, Swanson thought about a throw behind the runner at first, but decides better of it and gets it back out to Atkin. And 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count on Ethan Higgs. Higgs 5 home runs this year, 3 doubles, 3 triples, so he's got some pop. He popped him up out there in right field looking for it. And Cohen Fuller, the second baseman, gets to it, makes a good catch. And finally, the Thunder have a big defensive out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Kobe Smith did not have that fly ball. He was running in the direction of it, but his arms were out, probably communicating to Cohen, I don't have it. And so Cohen keeps running, gets all the way into the triangle. You can see Kobe out there, hands at his sides. Where is it?
We saw that at dusk last night, where we saw that twice in the outfield. It was some players that clearly never picked up the ball. And I thought it was maybe the lights weren't really in effect. And there's a swing and a miss. And Starnes behind in the count, 0-1. But it's middle of the afternoon here, 4:30.
Kobe did the right thing, though. He kept moving toward where he thought the ball was going to be based on the read he did have.
And that one inside, and everybody's going to advance on a wild pitch. Atkin, maybe a little nerves, a little adrenaline here in the opening inning.
Yeah, maybe a little bit fired up. This is a big out right here. You get that second out, you breathe a little deeper because you know you can get out of the inning a lot of different ways.
Starnes, a senior, hitting .358, so good bat here at the plate. Long look in, rocks, fires, and that one outside. And 3-1 the count now. Gotta believe Atkin wants to nibble on the zone here and doesn't want. He does have an open base at first though, and there's a shot to short. Fillmore gloves it. The throw is in time, and it'll be a fielder's choice 6-3 put out, but a run scores on the play, and an RBI granted to Starnes, and it's 3-0 Bears.
That's some fundamental baseball right there with the infield playing back. You just know that if you get a ground ball up the middle, it's going to be a run. He does all that he needs to do, just puts it in play up the middle. RBI, ground out.
Yeah, and Fillmore really couldn't go to third. Pretty good jump over there, and you don't want to risk not getting anything on that play. And now 2 away, and first pitch fouled straight back.
No, really well done by Starnes. Just not do too much. Make sure we get one more run in here this inning at least.
White is the batter. Junior hitting .242, swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Really good looking slider right there. White swinging at a fastball, and it broke at the last minute.
Atkin trying to catch the outside part of the zone and just stays away. 4-1, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chipper Haas still over there at third. 3-0 Bear River on the Wilkinson South Sliding scoreboard. A swing and a hot shot, but yanked well foul. Been a weird day in the NBA today. I just got a headline earlier today that Brandon Clark passed away at 29 years old, and then Jason Collins passed away at 47. Two former NBA players the same day. And there's the Red Rock Real Estate strikeout, and that'll end the first inning. But not before 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on base, and Bear River jumps out in front after an inning of play here at Gates Field. 3-0. We'll be right back.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the quarter field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George pools safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Appreciate Nets on Fire. And they got a big tournament coming up this month over there at Nets. Get your training packages, netsonfire.org. Asher Williams, hard to believe this kid's a freshman, as thick and as strong and as well built and put together as he is. I think he's an older freshman, but still, this kid has some power. Had a home run in that win yesterday, and he just got hit. And he is aboard. So Gardner plunks Asher Williams, and just the second base runner of the game for DH.
Didn't try too hard to get out of the way there. He was glad to get his base on that one. Hopefully boost Thunder, get a base runner going. That's what Asher's thinking.
Definitely wasn't the fastball, was it?
No, that's breaking ball that got away from him.
Yeah, it just didn't snap off. And here's Jax Tolman. Jax, center fielder. Also, we'll see him pitch probably tomorrow, I would assume. They would love to save him for the start tomorrow. We thought maybe it was him or Hoyt today, and they went Hoyt. Tolman has the lowest ERA on the team except for Skeen, who's unavailable right now at 1.60. And there's a bunt. Sack bunt's going to twist foul. Too much side spin off the bat.
Again, I like it early in the game. Even though you're chasing 3, you know you can't get them all back at once. Willing to play a little small ball and get one at a time. Just seeing a 1 on the board even would be a boost for the Thunder here.
I asked Jagan about that. I said, game plan. I mean, can't rely on 3 home runs every game, can you? And so he kind of laughed and said, yeah, well, whatever it takes, it'll be a gut feeling what I decide to do. And there you saw him throw that bunt down. And now with 2 strikes, Tolman backs off the bunt and takes that for ball 1 outside.
Got to wonder if Coach Levitt has his eye on the flag out there when he's thinking about home runs.
And Tolman, chopper high, gets over the head of the first baseman. Pitcher's covering, the throw is high, and that's going to allow Williams to get down to third, and everybody is safe. And now runners on the corners with nobody out on an E3.
That's a really tough PFP because it looks like the ball's right to the first baseman. So there's some hesitation coming off the mound because it didn't look like it was going to be one you got to get over there on. And then it goes over his head to the second baseman, and nobody's there to cover the bag.
I think, Gardner's a little late, but the throw was just airmailed, so I think they're going to charge it on the throw. Would it have gotten him or not, we'll never know. The official score has put an error on the board here at Gates Field. First of the game, and the Thunder trailing by 3 will try to take advantage with the freshman Cohen Fuller. Worked his way into the lineup, everyday guy now since we saw him pitching a lot early as a freshman. Kind of a middle relief guy that could log some innings.
Had a good outing on the mound yesterday.
Yep, on the back end of Roa Wall. Kept him in it long enough where they could rattle the bats, come back and win against Crimson 8-7.
I think what we had on that last play was a hit for Tolman and an error on the throw, moving the runner from second to third.
I would agree with that. So runners on the corners. Here comes the 1-1, and it's a bunt attempt. It's down the line. It's going to stay fair, and it's going to score a run. So Fuller, RBI bunt. They tag him out, but he does his job, keeps it in fair play, and there's that one you were looking for.
Safety squeeze here. So Asher Williams at third isn't taking off on the pitch. He's taking off on the bunt. So he's waiting to make sure that this ball goes off Cohen's bat on a downward angle, and as soon as he sees that, he's taking off. So Asher has the option here. If that ball's bunted in the air or if it's not bunted, he can stay home. But because Cohen got the bunt down, he takes off, and the Thunder get their first run on the board.
And it would have been interesting if Higgs, the first baseman, would have let it go, because it would have maybe twisted foul, but it could have stayed fair and everybody could have been safe. And so he had to take the out there, he felt like. So they trade the out for the run. It's now a 3-1 lead for Bear River. Top of the second inning. And this is Dove. Keaton Dove, junior, left-handed hitter. Dove hitting 300 on the button. And that one just missing, and it's 1-1. 22-6 record for the Thunder coming into this game today. Bears come in 21-7. There's a pop-up on the left side. Third baseman going over there. That's Benson, and he circles around and makes the catch for out number 2. Ended up making the catch just in fair territory, it looked like.
Looked like that ball came back a little bit.
That's the wind, yeah. Gets up above the grandstands here at Gates Field and then starts moving the other direction. And Gardner, now quickly he's got a big out for out number 2, and here is Kobe Smith, the right fielder, getting his first at-bat of the game, and a swing and a shot back up the middle, and they're going to send the runner, and rounding third and scoring. It's 3-2. As Jax Tolman scores from second base. Ball wasn't scooped cleanly out in the outfield anyway. Take another look on the We Win Injury Law replay.
How about Kobe Smith ambushing first pitch for a 2-out RBI? Jagan was sending Tolman before he got halfway to third. He was definitely sending him there no matter what. Huge 2-out RBI for Kobe Smith.
The bottom of the order coming up big for the Thunder here in this one, and back to the top in Briggs Fillmore.
This is a spot where, and I don't think Kobe runs a lot, but you wouldn't hate making the third out on the base paths here and starting the next inning with your leadoff hitter coming up to the plate.
So Fillmore ready to go.
It's worth the risk in this situation because you'd get a runner in scoring position with your leadoff guy on, or he leads off the next inning if Kobe gets out stealing.
And that pitch from Gardner just missing the K-zone. A little bit high or just a little bit outside. To another count. And there's a called strike. Fillmore seeing it all the way into the glove. Probably wanted to see one with the 2-0 count. Now he has. Fillmore 0 for 1. And that one outside, 3-1.
Now we got a couple more signs on from Coach Levitt. Could be starting the runner this pitch.
And a called strike 2 as that one paints the outside corner for a called strike. 3-2 the count on Philly.
Just saw fastball away. Runner will be moving on the pitch now.
And a swing and a slap shot. And the throw over in time to easily get Fillmore for out number 3. But the Thunder do clap back for 2 runs in the top of the second. Bear River on the Wilkinson scoreboard has the 3-2 lead. We go to the bottom of the second. We come back here to Gates Field on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's Happiness Served Daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
My way over there at third. We're back. Talking about angles and cameras. Gates Field, Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave. High School State 4A playoffs presented by the Boulevard and UCCU Credit Union. Love where you bang. 3-2 Bears lead the Thunder here as we fire up the bottom of the second. And that one fought off out of play. It'd be really interesting, Kevin, to see how Hoyt responds after giving up 3 runs there in the first.
Your team getting 2 runs back has got to be a huge boost for him.
And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Quickly ahead, 0-2 in the count. Yeah, that's pretty comforting knowing, hey, we're gonna get some runs offensively today. Here comes pitch 3. And he checks his swing and they say ball 1.
Swanson's all the way up, ready to throw that to first. Didn't think there was a doubt on that one.
Therer is at the plate, behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Right-handed hitter. Takes that one for ball 2. So 2-2 the count. They're hitting .339, 4 doubles, 3 triples, and 1 home run this season. And another ball. So Hoyt maybe over the plate a little too much in the first, and now he's got to find the zone as the count rolls full. And he got him. Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Hoyt Atkins, the first out of the inning.
How about the guts to go to the slider in a full count there to the leadoff batter? Impressive pitch. And he's got some trust in that pitch today. He's thrown it for a couple swing and misses. He's also hit 1 batter with it.
And you could see Therer, he was diving down to try to dig it out there. That had some downward movement. That was a nasty slider to get the punch out for Atkin. And another swing and a miss for strike 1 to Bevan, second baseman. Bevan Jr. hitting .397. And there's strike 2. So Atkin ahead in the count, 0-2 again for the second straight batter. Looks like he's calmed the nerves a little bit since the first.
Yeah, the boys pick you up and get a couple back. Now you're going to go try to return the favor and get him a 0.
And time granted to Bevan.
.397 hitter in the 9-hole here for the Bears.
Like having an extra leadoff guy. And got a piece. 0-2. What pitch does Atkin want to go with here?
He's either going heater up or he's going to bury the slider.
And it's the slider, and it's dug foul down that third baseline. Not able to barrel it up very well, but still has life.
Now, sequencing would tell you he's going up with the fastball. Try to get this above the letters a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2.
Ooh, back to the slider.
Threw that slider again, and another fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Fuel it up, wash it down, and you and your car feeling fabulous. Stop by at Vegas, St. George, Sandy, or Lehigh. Fabulous Freddy's today. Get those coupon books while they're on sale. Big discount. Get 11 for the price of 7.
Atkins staying unpredictable.
Pitch count getting up there a little bit. We're just in the bottom of the second. Already 43 pitches for Hoyt. And that one's going to get to foul territory. And quite a battle brewing between Bevan and Atkin. But it's still 0-2. But he's fighting off pitch after is at 4 consecutive foul balls in a row.
Yeah, Bevan's fighting. Little different stance here with 2 strikes. Little B-hack.
And outside, ball 1.
This is a true protect stance right here.
And swinging a shot to Fillmore at short. He gloves it cleanly. Throw on line and 2 away. 6-3 in your scorebook.
That one went more to Fillmore's right than he thought it was going to, and he ends up having to reach down and backhand it at the last second. Did a good job to get his momentum going back again after he had to shift directions to make that play off to his right.
So Briggsy with the put out at shortstop for DH, and now 2 away for the leadoff hitter. Barfus is a junior hitting .312.
Atkin going back to the slider again. He's thrown a lot of those in this inning.
Barfus 1 for 1, got a hit and scored. And he's got another hit as this one's going to be a dirty bomb on the ground out to right field. It's a 2-out single, his second of the game.
Almost opened up there like he was thinking to pull that pitch originally, but held his hands back long enough to keep the barrel on plane and send it out into the 4-hole.
Great shot on our We Win Injury Law replay.
It's a really good pitch. It's called almost a front hip sinker from Hoyt, where his ball is moving so much to the arm side that he's starting it at the front hip of the hitter and letting it break back across the inside corner.
Gardner gonna have to step out, pick-off attempt over at first. Runner Barfus back in time. Gardner was plunked back in the first. This one off the end of the bat. Fillmore charging it hard. Scoops it with the glove. Transfer is good. Throw on line. And that's the 3rd out of the inning.
That is pretty. Charged it all the way. Really smooth on the glove work. And really smooth getting an extra step before letting it go on the run. Beautiful play.
Almost got all the way to the grass by the time he got to that one.
Gained a ton of ground.
So 3-2 Bears. They do get no runs on 1 hit and 1 left on base. No errors in the inning. And we're cruising on here after 2 full innings. 3-2 on the Wilkinson scoreboard from Gates Field.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Well, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Back here at Gatesfield, Bear River leading 3-2. We fire up the top of the third. Bear River is the home team in this scheduled 7-inning baseball game on the winner's side of the bracket. Both teams winning yesterday to get to this afternoon tilt.
Gardner having a lot of success with the changeup.
And quickly ahead in the count on Isaac Swanson, the number 2 hitter, the catcher, 0 for 1 in this game. Swanson had a huge 2-run home run and a triple yesterday, but a swing and a miss and a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Gardner.
That's a plus changeup. Out over the plate, down. It looks like that's his go-to pitch right now.
Gardner, that was pitch 34. Now through 2 1/3 of work. A little more economical than Hoyt, who had a high pitch count in that first inning when Bear River scored the 3 runs. And here is the state leader in dingers, sitting at 14. Slider away maybe there, Kev?
Yeah, and they're working away. But Skeen can hit the ball to right field. In fact, I'd say he likes it out over the plate more than he does in.
A little bit of an open stance, got that left foot. Offsetting the right. Breaking ball gets back over the inside corner. And 2-1 the count. Gardner working quickly with nobody on base. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a drive into the alleyway in left center field. And that is number 15, fly-away baseball. Skeen has hit another one out of the park.
Straight into the teeth of the wind, and that is way out of here.
That had to go 390, I would guess. I don't have the metric, but that was a Harmon Skeen send-off, and we are tied 3-3 as he touches home plate.
Yeah, that was 90 plus off the bat for sure. Pitch a little bit out over the plate, and he got every piece of it.
Didn't stay away on that one, and Skeen gets the round tripper. And Roa Wall, he's used to having to step in with nobody on base because Skeen just hit the state-leading 15th home run of the season. Unbelievable stuff for Harmon. The senior is committed to the Air Force Academy, as is Roa Wall, who's already committed, even though he's only a junior. And a hot shot, and that is ripped, and this could be an extra base hit down the line in right. Roa's taking a turn, heading for second, and it's going to be a double for Roa Wall. And here come the Thunder Bats.
Roa turns a stand-up double into a close play at second. Hooked it around the bag for a fair ball and gets extra bases out of it. Inside pitch. Roa got his hands inside, kept it fair. It's tough to do.
So the double after the home run. Both teams 3 runs on 4 hits. And when everybody resets, whole new ball game, haven't settled anything. And here is Williams. Asher. What a season for the freshman. Burst on the scene this year. Hitting .408 with 6 home runs, 6 doubles, and 2 triples for Asher Williams. Did I say he was just a freshman? And ahead in the count here. Gardner being a little careful. 2-0 pitch. And that one low. 3-0 the count.
Empty base here. And with a right-hander with a plus changeup facing a left-hander on deck, might be one reason they're being a little careful here with Williams, the right-handed hitter.
Gardner rocks, fires, and fastball on the outside corner for strike one to Asher Williams. Rowe Wall doubled after Skeen hit the solo shot home run. So a runner in scoring position here for Williams. Checked his swing and it's low. He's giving some feedback to Tolman, who will step in.
Good take. Just telling the dugout there that's another changeup.
So Jax Tolman with runners on first and second. Asher got hit and now walked. Tolman had a hit in his first at bat. He's 1 for 1 in the game tonight. This will be pitch 45 for Gardner. And Jax got plunked, and they're loaded up. And here comes the pitching coach out of the dugout for Bear River, and time is called. Timeout brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. You know this guy. Luke will get you great rates on your home, auto, or life insurance. Call Luke today for a free quote, 435-251-9102. And what's this conversation like, Kev?
Well, it looked like he just held on to the changeup a little too long there and yanked it. Ended up hitting Tolman. So this is probably just a standard settle down. Let's get a ground ball. Let's get a double play. Get out of this. Maybe a little bit of an approach to Fuller here. But I'm guessing just saying stick with what you're doing.
Great shot there from Caden, zooming in on that meeting on the mound. And now everybody going back to their positions. And we are set to resume play. Tied 3-3 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. We're in the top of the third inning here. Bear River, the home team. But the Thunder threatening. They've already got a home run and a double. And now the bases are juiced for the freshman Cohen Fuller.
Looking to drive something in the air here. Stay out of that double play.
Fuller, you've seen the average climbing up to 243 right now. Again, just a freshman. 4 doubles, 1 triple. And there's a called strike. 1-1 the count.
Looked like he got his fastball, maybe just a little bit on the outside third of the plate where he wasn't willing to take a hack. 1-0.
And this is cutting towards right field and going back over the head of the outfielder off the wall. And it's going to only get a run in because everybody wasn't sure if they were tagging or not. So it's an RBI hit off the wall. You don't see that very often, but a big RBI hit nonetheless. And Desert Hills has a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, I think it was Williams at second that held everybody up. With 1 out, if you can still see the outfielders back, you want to be halfway and shuffling on that because you'll take the chance with 1 out of getting the run in. With no outs, you might tag there because you want to get to third with less than 2.
Still, the line is moving for the Thunder, and they've got their first lead of the game.
Absolutely should have been a 2-run double, though.
Tough one, though, because it looked like he had a beat on it the whole way, but it just kept carrying and carrying. The wind might have helped that ball a little bit out there to the alleyway in right center. And that one outside.
Yeah, that ball did have a little bit of left to right movement on it, so the wind certainly could have helped that get all the way out there to the hedgerows on the outfield fence.
This is Keaton Dove, 1-1 count. With 1 out, bases still loaded, and that one's ripped but foul. Another fabulous Freddy's foul ball. I want to thank Dealer Collision Center, our big hit sponsor. And man, there's been some big hits for the Thunder here in the top of the third inning. Skeen, solo shot home run, double by Roa Wall. Cohen Fuller, an RBI single off the wall for minor collision and major accidents. Your choice. get your auto repaired is Dealer Collision Center.
Really pretty heads-up base running play by Fuller, rounding first and seeing that Tolman was still standing at second and get back to first in time.
Yep, I saw that too. I agree with you. And this one pulled down the line in right field and giving chase all the way to the wall, and that wind's just going to blow it out of play.
A lot of times you'll have a verbal there as a coach on a foul fly ball with a runner on third, whether you want your outfielder to catch it or not. So you might yell, red, 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 meaning let's let that fall. Let's not give up the sac fly here because it's the second strike. Didn't matter on that one because it went out of play.
Gardner in a little bit of a jam here. Bases loaded with just still one out. Couple runs have already crossed. And Desert Hills has the 4-3 lead, and that one missing. And it's a full count here. Dove 0 for 1 in the game. And got him looking. Huge Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Gardner.
Got a lot of plate on that K right there. Looked like Dove maybe think and walk a little bit there, overhit.
And the number 9 hitter in the lineup for Jagan Levin and the Thunder, who is 1 for 1, is Kobe Smith. Hit one right back up the middle into center field.
2-out RBI.
Yep. And a swing, and this one hit pretty well out into left, spinning, finding it, and coming back to it was Rice, and that'll do it for the inning. But the Thunder do get 2 more runs on 3 hits, and they now have a 4-3 lead as we go to the bottom of the third when we come back here on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
Scooters Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooters Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home because home is who we are.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Back here at Gates Field, into the winner's side of the bracket. Bear River and Desert Hills locked in a good one. 4-3 Thunder. They've got their first lead of the game. 2 runs in the second, 2 more in the top of the third. And Atkin back out on the bump. First pitch missing down low. And Kevin, you noticed that if Atkin's hitting that fastball in the inside corner, he's tough to hit.
Yeah, that fastball inside to a righty, starting at the front hip. That's out over the plate there.
And that one is going to be deep out as Jax Tolman has a beat on it. Jax made one of the best catches I've seen last Friday in the Super Regional from center field. Full extension, Superman dove, but that was no easy play going back towards the wall with the wind.
No, super good piece of hitting. Fastball in the outside half, just driven to right center-ish, and Tolman did make a good play on that.
Rocking J-Rod's number in center field. I like it, Jay. Jay Tolman. Julio went yard last night. Mariners beat the Astros. That's always a good day for me.
Yeah, we're on the same page as M's fans.
Yeah. 1 out for Chipper Haas. He is 1 for 1. And Chipper has a 2 RBI hit in his first AB, so he's driven in 2 of the 3 runs for the Bears already in this game. Looking for another one here with nobody on and 1 away. Atkin, here comes the 1-1. He checked his swing, he went around, and it's strike 2.
You had that one from back here. You didn't even wait for the appeal to first.
I think that was pretty easy. I think Chipper knew it too. No complaint. And a chopper to Fillmore at short. Vacuum cleaner grabs it and hoses it over for out number 2. Fillmore looking smooth.
Yeah, he's looking good today. Really good rhythm on that.
Another look there on the We Win Injury Law replay for everybody watching on KSLSports.com. Appreciate Huntsman Center at Utah State, Wendy's, Agria Insurance, at Bank, all of our great partners bringing you the live stream coverage. Evan Dixon, Kevin Cave here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, and there's a fastball to Higgs.
That's the pitch right there. Inside corner fastball.
And it was strike 1. Now he goes off-speed breaking pitch down in the dirt. It's 1-1 the count. Higgs 0 for 1 in this game. Higgs, though, hitting .254 on the season with those 5 dingers, which leads Bear River. Hawes has 4. They've only hit 13 as a club this year, so not necessarily known for their home run prowess, but they got some pop, and there's a shot to third. Williams has to go off the glove, goes and gets it, throws it, and he pulled the back foot of Roa Wall off the bag, stretching there, and I think he might have been there anyway.
I think he had it beat out anyway. Probably an E5, but that's a tough play. It's a rough error.
Yeah, and I don't think the back foot of Wall came off before he caught it, so I think he just beat it. I think it is going up as the first error of the game for the Thunder.
You know, the yards up there in Region 11 are a lot bigger than some other parts of the state. So the home run numbers being a little down might be deceiving.
That's true. Chopper to Fillmore. Throwing on the run, and what a dig by Roa Wall, and they got it. Another 6-3 put out, and that'll do it for the bottom of the third inning. No runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. Desert Hills has a 4-3 lead when we come back to Gates Field.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories with family, friends, and your community is just a way of life. Yes, in times like these, it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Appreciate We Win Injury Law. Let's go back to that final out, Kevin. I don't know if we did that play justice there.
Yeah, Briggs attacks here to get the high hop, which is the only way he's going to make that play. But then he also makes a throw quickly, with as much as he could get on it while he's running away from first base. And Roa Wall with a spectacular pick. All around impressive defensive play there.
Roa Wall looked like Josh Naylor at first base. And here is Briggs Fillmore after that beautiful put out.
Gardner looking to get some command back this inning.
Yeah, I agree. It's still anybody's game, and he's got to fight. We heard Coach Hawes talking in the pregame about how he loves giving him the ball. He's such a competitor, gritty, hardworking kid that wants to win. And pop up, but that's going to, with the wind, get it well out of play down that first base line.
Back in the zone, though, there for Gardner. Just visually, mentally, that's a boost.
Yeah, I mean, Gardner 4.24 ERA, 5-2 record, 9 appearances this year. He's one of their main guys, and there Fillmore rips one into left field. And on a run, great catch out there by Rice for a deep out.
Nice play by the left fielder. They had him played pull a little bit, so he had to run a little longer than he would have had he been straight up. Makes a nice play on a hard hit ball.
So one away here for Isaac Swanson. And down low and away for ball one. Swanson, another junior. There are a lot of talented juniors. Good mix of freshmen, juniors, seniors in the lineup for Coach Levitt on this team. Think about that junior class. Fillmore's a junior. Kobe Smith's a junior. Roa Wall's a junior. Jax Tolman is a junior. Dove is a junior. Then you got their Fuller and Williams freshmen. There's a lot of guys coming back, and that one hit well. It's going to one-hop into the alley, roll all the way to the left center field wall, and Swanson's going to put on the brakes and stop at second base with a one-out double.
He was sprinting around second like he wanted 3 on that.
He glides.
That ball's hit really well out into the gap. No chance for anyone to get that one all the way to the fence.
And you saw the ref thought he was going. You saw the ref there, the field umpire. He was thinking, like we were, that he was going to try to stretch that and get a triple. And then he put on the brakes late. Might have saw the stop sign over there from the skip, Jagan Levitt.
Might have forgot he had a partner over there at third base, too.
Worth pointing out, again, for if you haven't followed baseball closely all year, I mean, the regular season, everybody works 2-man crews, and then when you get to the playoffs, you're working a 3-man crew.
Yeah, it's led to a couple interesting situations as the umpires are working through it, but overall today, I think we've seen some really good umpiring. I know Jake Dunn behind the plate worked in the Northwoods League the last summer for sure, and I think maybe the summer before, where he's doing collegiate summer baseball games every single day.
Yeah, he's looked in command. I've been impressed with him behind the plate. And this is Harmon Skeen, takes that first pitch from Gardner for a called strike. Skeen went yard, his 15th bomb of the year in his last ABs, 1 for 1. And they're going to try to steal third, and Swanson gets a tremendous jump, and it's a Nets on fire, stolen base, and Swanson's in third easily with a head-first slide.
They had something there because Swanson was dead if Gardner looked again, so they must have had him on one look, getting into a pattern of checking the runner once. Swanson was gone on the first look as soon as Gardner turned back to home.
You don't see Swanson run that much except for when he's on the bases as Skeen fouls it off because he's a catcher. But, man, once you see him out there on the base pass, this guy's got some wheels.
Yeah, he can scoot. That's why they don't courtesy run for him until they get to 2 outs. They let their catcher run until there's 2 outs.
I wonder if Isaac would tell us he gets his wheels from Andy or Jen, his mom or his dad. And there's a shot into right, coming in, and they're going to tag. And it's going to be a sac fly RBI, and Desert Hills has a 5-3 lead off the bat of Harmon Skeen.
Really good pitch there from Gardner. That's a slider out, way outside, maybe still a strike, but Harmon almost one-handed that out to right field to get the sac fly.
And you said earlier, Harmon can go to right field, and he did right there, and deep enough to score the run.
Almost like he was fooled on that pitch, but held back long enough to get the sac fly.
Second RBI of the game for Skeen. And here is Roa Wall, who's 1 for 2.
Stolen base is big there. Get to third with less than 2 outs. Chances of scoring multiply. Sac fly is one of those chances.
Here's the pitch, and that one a hot shot, but off the bat foul. Not too much different a location where he doubled in his last at bat.
Yeah, just 2 or 3 feet.
He's seeing it right now. Roa has been swinging a really hot bat the last couple weeks of region and into the super regionals, and here that has continued at Gates Field. And kind of protecting Harmon Skeen.
Coach Matt Bingham second-guessing that, and the umpire, like a tennis judge, walks up and shows Bingham right where the mark was from the ball in foul territory, skipping off the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Gardner. And the count rolls full. That one's down in the dirt. By the way, I wanted to correct myself earlier. I mispronounced JT's name out in center field for Bear River. It's actually Tyre. And there's a chopper to third, and that had some side spin, and I think that's going to end up being a hit. I don't know if he touched that. Did he, Kevin?
He did, but it might have been just at the very end, just a cue ball coming off the cap of the bat.
You could see he slipped as he tried to change his course and get back to that ball that had some English on it.
Yeah, it just took a couple bounces to catch a good grip on the grass, and then it took off to the third baseman's left.
I didn't know you were a 9-ball player with the pool reference.
Yeah, I had a pool table at one point. Billiards table, actually.
Now that I think about it, we did too in college, but I wasn't very good. And there's a called strike to Asher Williams, who was hit by a pitch and walked. So Wall is aboard over there at first. And a good block behind the dish by Chipper Haas. That one was way outside the strike zone. "5-3 Thunder have the lead. We're in the top of the fourth inning. And Williams hits that one hard into left, diving, and he can't make the catch. Now Roa's going to have to get back to second because that play was in front of him, and he does just barely get back to second base.
That's a breaking ball to Asher Williams. He just pulled all the way, top spins it enough that the left fielder couldn't get in for it.
And is that the wind a little bit still blowing in there? And the wind is not as much to right, but more in now. It looked like Rice thought he had a beat on that, and it just kept diving.
Yeah, the wind is definitely going to make the effect of the top spin greater.
You can see that wind, American flag out there in right field, blowing in from in front of Rice, the left fielder of the Bears. And I think that definitely allowed Asher Williams to get a hit. If that ball carries any further, that's an out.
Gardner finding a lot of strikes with the slider right now, whereas earlier he was relying on the change.
First pitch, a strike from Gardner. This will be pitch 77. Another good block because that one's down low, ball one.
Gardner's got to get that changeup back. The first 2 innings, it was a plus pitch, and he's just pulling it a little bit. Hit Tolman with it last time, almost hit him again there.
Tolman, 362 hitter this year. 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 1 home run under his belt. Outside, 2-1. Tolman 1 for 1 in this game. Roe Wall's at second. Asher Williams is at first. 5-3 Thunder, 5 run on 8 hits for D. Hills. 3 runs on 4 hits for Bear River. And that one hit opposite field off the left-handed bat. And this one's going to be down the line, and it's going to drop. A fair ball. Wall will score, and they're going to throw out the runner at third base. The run will count. So it's 6-3. The run did cross before the tag, but the throw to third in time, Kevin.
Yeah, timing play there. So the home plate umpire's got to watch when that tag happens versus when the runner touches home. Look at that. That's actually a relay throw. Williams didn't think anyone was covering the bag, so he didn't slide, and the relay's cut off, and the cutoff man runs back to make the tag. I think that might have been Gardner.
Yeah, and maybe if Asher slides, he there's no time to get down and tag him out. Instead, he stays up tall, but not before Desert Hills, for the 3rd consecutive inning, put 2 runs on the board and actually leads 6-3 as that run emphatically will count. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Bear River trying to rally down 6-3 here at Gates Field in the 4A State Baseball Championships.
Hello, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Welcome back, everybody. High school baseball presented by The Boulevard, making your house more like home for over 50 years. Appreciate Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. Check out the website. Take home your new best friend, bestfriends.org. Later on, we'll be naming the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game.
Bears looking to get back on the board here. 3 in the first. They've been stuck there for the last 2 innings.
And Hoyt Atkin in the pitch in the home half of the fourth. And pitch count starting this inning, 61 for Atkin. So after, 30 in the first inning, definitely settled in innings 2 and 3 and been on a little bit more of cruise control. I felt like he had a little adrenaline flowing in that first inning.
Yeah, playoff start. I don't know when he was told he'd have this game, but he did look like he was a little bit over excited for that first inning, but catching too much plate.
Done a really good job calming down, and now Swanson shaking up again as that got up into maybe the hand area, like the left thumb area. I couldn't tell. Where did that get him, Kevin?
It might have just caught the thumb of his glove, or else he stuck the thumb of his glove into the ground, but it does look like his hand that's bugging him.
Experienced home plate umpire here, buying him some time.
Yeah, thumb of the glove.
Yeah, Levitt came out, Jagan Levitt the skip for D. Hills to check on his guy. Swanson is not leaving this game. 2-2 count here from Hoyt Atkin. And White swings and misses. That's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Hoyt Atkin. His, third of the game.
So one thing the Bears can't do here is chase. They can't help Hoyt out here at all. Need to show some plate discipline and some patience despite being down 3 here.
So 1 away, and Tyre will step in. JT 0 for 1 in this game. The center fielder for the Bears takes that pitch outside for ball 1. Lefty pitcher and Atkin, righty Tyre inside the batter's box, takes that one outside. 2-0 the count. We are live in the bottom of the fourth. 6-3 Thunder lead. At one point after 1 full inning, they were down 3-0. They have scored 6 unanswered runs. And there's a called strike. And 2-1 the count on Tyre.
3 straight fastballs to Tyre.
And another one, and that one fought off out of play. A Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Thanks to Flynn Companies. If you missed the earlier games this morning, Crimson comes back, wins 4-3 on a 2 RBI walk-off by their catcher Austin Smith to knock Timpanogos out. And then Provo knocks out Mountain Crest. And Coach Moore and the Bulldogs moving on to tomorrow. They will be without one of their starters, though, bat flip and a little gritty, and got an unsportsmanlike ejection, so he have to sit out full 7 innings.
He enjoyed every bit of that.
But he got his money's worth, didn't he? Let him have some fun, but it was excessive on the bat flip. But it was 10, 15 feet in the air.
Yeah, hit a deep home run to right, bat flip, football handoff with the third base coach, and then a gritty coming across home plate.
He got his money's worth.
Yeah.
And who says baseball's boring? And another foul ball off the bat of Tyre. So with Mountain Crest and Timpanogos done, Provo and Crimson move on to tomorrow. Of course, all 4 teams, these 2 today in the game right now, and then Snow Canyon and Ridgeline will all move on to tomorrow. Nobody else will be eliminated this Tuesday. And got him. 4th Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Hoyt Atkin.
That is the lower outside corner of the strike zone right there. Great job by Swanson presenting it to Jake Dunn. Beautiful pitch.
And back-to-back Ks for the first time in this game. Atkin looks like he's getting stronger as we move into the middle innings, which is good news for Thunder fans out there. Check swing, and that's strike 1. And you know it's an experienced umpire when he covers the back of his head and just knows it's going to ricochet off of the grandstands and come back near home plate. He must have done a game or 10 here.
As you say, though, with 75 pitches already under Atkins' belt in the 4th, probably going to see someone out of the pen for the Thunder at some point.
And there's a slow roller. Asher Williams at third, flings it over, and in time for the 3rd out. 5-3 the put out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. A couple Ks there for Hoyt Atkin and a ground out. Thunder leads 6-3 when we come back here on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Findlay Subaru, House of John, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
6-3, moving on to the 5th inning here in the scheduled 7-inning game. Still anybody's game. It's been a minute since Bear River jumped out to that 3-0 lead. They were barreling balls, Kevin, and then all of a sudden Atkin has kind of settled in, and Desert Hills has caught fire at the plate. And now the pressure mounting on Bear River to mount the comeback.
Yeah, maybe just losing a little bit of the velo from the first inning for Atkin, gave him a little more movement, and now he's been missing barrels.
Gardner stays in the pitch. First pitch to Cohen Fuller, a called strike.
Painted, really nice pitch from Gardner there. No sign of movement in the Bears' pen. Coach Haas trusts his guy.
And a swing and a miss, strike 2. Fuller couldn't find that. Last time Fuller was at the plate, hit a high fly ball to right center field. The wind kind of drifted it. Looked like the outfielder had a beat on it. It goes off the wall, but it only ended up being an RBI single because everybody was kind of holding and not running, thinking maybe it would be caught, is my best guess.
Got a little more juice behind it than the base runners thought he did.
Fuller, though, is 1 for 1. And a swing and a shot, and now he's 2 for 2 as he drives it past the third baseman into left field. Benson laid out for it and just couldn't get the glove down low enough to get a mitt on it.
Yeah, breaking ball here from Gardner. Just a ground ball that found the right spot. And they had him played well. He was well off the line to begin with. Almost made a play on a ball completely in the 6-hole there from the third baseman for the Bears.
I mean, you're almost at the end of the school year. But he's still listed as a freshman. But, man, a couple of these freshmen have been impressive. And there's another beautiful piece of hitting into opposite field off the left-handed bat of Dove. And back-to-back hits here to start the inning. And the Thunder got a little something brewing again.
Jenkins down there at third base, Coach Levitt stroking his chin. He's thinking, do I press my luck here and swing it when I'm up 3? Or do I try to scratch across a run here and bunt somebody over?
Now, Gardner is at 85 pitches. The threshold is 86, so you might have a tactical move here to keep him available for later in the week, and they are going to go get Gardner.
Wow, nobody warming up, so they're
going to go position change. Somebody that's playing in the field. Number 4 is coming out of the dugout, and he's going to head to the outfield, and it looks like maybe Tyre coming in from center. I can't see the number yet. And we'll talk about the pitching change when we come back. Bears going to the bullpen after back-to-back hits here in the 5th, and Desert Hills leading 6-3 on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of John, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Some changes as Coach Donald Haas shuffling the deck and keeping Gardner available for potentially later in the week, as he will end with 85 pitches. The final line on Gardner: 4 innings, 11 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks.
Still a couple of his runners on base as well.
And Tyre comes in from center field to hit. Bronson is in center field, and Gardner has went to third. And there's a swing and a drive and another hit. 3 hits in a row. They're going to hold the runner at third. And base is juiced with nobody out here. How about the bottom of the order? K-Dove and Kobe Smith. These two guys been raking for the Thunder in this game.
That's the third at-bat in a row Kobe Smith has put the first pitch of the at-bat in play, and he's 2 for 3.
And back to the top of the order, and here is Briggs Fillmore. Briggsy steps in from the right side against Tyre, in relief. And breaking ball for a called strike to Fillmore. The numbers on Tyre: 4 appearances, ERA is 0. Tyre 4 2/3. He's only given up 1 run, but it was not earned. He's walked 1 and struck out 4. Breaking ball, Fillmore pops it up into center field. Everybody going to tag, and Briggs Fillmore is going to get a sac fly, RBI. And Cohen Fuller comes in, touches home plate, and it's 7-3 Thunder, leading by 4 runs.
He threw that first pitch, breaking ball to Briggs, and he let it sort of hang in there and fall in for a strike, and he had this look on his face like, man, I could have crushed that. Got the same pitch and drove it out to center for an RBI.
And here is Swanson, who wanted a triple in his last at-bat, had to settle for a double, as he put the brakes on a well-struck ball right to the left center field gap. And this one hit to left on the first pitch coming in. It will be caught by Rice. And they're going to start Dove home and then retrace back to third.
Tell you what, I think it's good he came back because he left early. Coach Levitt might have known that he left early and called him back.
I think it was close enough. He didn't want to risk it, right?
He might have said no when he saw that Keithan left early. Coach Haas was out of the dugout immediately. Going to appeal that if he came all the way home.
Yeah, I think everybody saw that, including Coach Levitt. So good job to put the brakes on Dove. And good thing Dove didn't run through the sign or the verbal there from the skip, who's also coaching over there at third. Matt Bingham's the first base coach. Drew Hill, the pitching coach. Timmy Gardner also on staff for Desert Hills. And there's a hard hit ball, and this is going to be an RBI single by Harmon Skeen. And on the play, Smith is going to get all the way over to third, and Skeen is going to then take second.
Bear River doesn't hit the relay, so the Thunder get another runner in scoring position with 2 outs. That ball is tattooed.
Skeen now 2 for 2 with a solo shot home run and an RBI single right there.
Pure.
Harmon Skeen, yesterday and today, has not been retired. He was 2 for 2 yesterday, and he is now 2 for 2 today.
And you don't believe in the announcer thing, right?
No, I don't believe in that garbage. Do you?
No.
Good. I have no bearing on this game whatsoever. Never have believed in the broadcaster jinx.
It's a pretty good pitch right there. Got a couple chirps from the Bear River dugout thinking that was a strike.
Looked like a pretty good pitch to me. Roa Wall at the plate. Roa 2 for 3 today. And a slow roller off his foot, so that's a foul ball. Roa knew it immediately, and so did the home plate umpire.
You got to sell that as a hitter because sometimes nobody sees it from the umpiring crew. Well, that one was pretty obvious, but sometimes if you start running to first, we're going to play it.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It can be deceiving. 1-1 count now to Roa. Desert Hills is now up 8-3 after the Skeen RBI hit into center field. And there's a called strike 2 from Tyre. Again, Tyre only 4 1/3 of work this year, but he's been really good. And Jackson Tyre trying to shut the door without any more damage, and this one's lifted into left field. Rice has a beat on it and makes the grab, and the inning is over. But another big inning, and look at what, there's a trend on the scoreboard here. 2 runs in the third, 2 in the second, third, fourth, and 2 more in the fifth. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-run, 8-3 lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard when we come back to Kearns High School in Gates Field.
Wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
The Dove Shop? Oh man, summertime in the LBC?
Oh, I don't remember that. We're going trip down memory lane here, and I'm learning about the Dove Shack in the break. As Hoyt Atkin back out to pitch, Thunder leading 8-3. Time for the Bears to rattle the bats if they want to be thinking about a comeback. Getting into the later stages of this scheduled 7-inning game. Bottom of the fifth fires up right now. First pitch swinging chopper, but going to be foul.
Yeah, the Dove Shack had an old hit from the 90s on the movie The Show soundtrack called Summertime in the LBC. Great song.
I got to go check that out tonight when I get back to the rental. Barfus at the plate, fouls that first pitch off. Leadoff guy. He has been great today. He's reached twice. He's 2 for 2. Most famous baseball player to rock number 9. Who comes to mind, Kev? As Barfus is wearing number 9 across the Bears jersey.
I mean, I'm always going to be really embarrassed if I get one of these wrong, right? Guy who didn't even wear 9, but I'm going to say Roger Maris.
I would agree. And that one outside. And here comes the Atkin 2-1 delivery, and that one's going to miss as well. 3-1 the count.
Bears got to be thinking with the top of the order leading off this inning, this is an inning they got to scratch.
I agree. Time to go. And there's a called strike 2.
3-1 slider, drops it in there.
And that one, strike 3, as that one down low and just catches the bottom of the K zone. Barfus has started to shoot down to first, take another look, and then he gets called back to the dugout.
Inside corner fastball, that's the pitch that Hoyt can really key off of. Tough pitch to hit with so much movement back into the plate, looking like a ball all the way there.
Other acceptable answers on 9 is this first pitch swinging from Gardner, and it's popped up high over their row wall. Going to squeeze it for out number 2. Ted Williams wore 9. Roger Maris, like you said, Reggie Jackson for 9 season in his early years when he was the MVP in Oakland. Some of the guys to wear 9. What number did you wear in college?
7.
7. Mickey Mantle. No, he was 3.
No, he's 7.
No, he was 7. I thought so. See, I did what you just did. I don't want to get one of these wrong.
You always remember that because of that episode of Seinfeld where George is holding on to the name 7 because of Mickey Mantle. Not quite as good as Soda.
See the planes continuing to head to the Salt Lake Airport in center field. And there's a smoke show shot off the bat of Rice. He's now 2 for 3 in this game. And it's a 2-out single. Maybe that'll get the Bears going a little bit. Atkins sitting at 84 pitches, so up 8-3. You saw Gardner get lifted below that 86 threshold, and is Coach Levitt going to do the same, or is he going to let Hoyt go as far as he can take him with the lead right now? That's the decision.
I think it depends on where the lead gets to, but we got the Star Watch player up to bat right here.
Chipper Haas called strike 1.
We're going to see if Chipper can stay inside of it this time. He did a great job keeping his hands in the first time and got a little bit out in front the second time up.
Yep, 1 for 2 with an RBI and run scored. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's just tunneling on the last fastball and then going the opposite direction. Really pretty placement for that pitch.
And again, Hoyt has been incredible since the first inning, where they got to him for 3. But since then, he has been goose egg, and looking to try to do that again here in the inning. And he got another Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. And that'll do it.
Hoyt John a little bit at Bear River there after that one. He's fired up.
Atkin, strikeout number 6 on the K counter as he walks back to the bench. Desert Hills leading 8-3 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard as we go to the 6th when we come back here. Day 2 of bracket play inside the 4A Baseball State Championships.
Injury law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Asher Williams set to lead off the top of the 6th inning. Desert Hills leading 8-3. Devin Dixon and Kevin Cave with you here. Asher Williams ropes her right back past the pitcher's legs into center field for a leadoff single off a tire.
13 hits for the Thunder already.
I mean, they were the 2 seed, but everybody talked about Snow Canyon coming in here to bracket play, the number 1 overall seed. Does team batting average, they're sitting at like 384. This is a team sitting at about 340 most of the season, team batting average. They got the home run leader in Harmon-Skeen, who's already hit his 15th earlier in this game, and they are raking right now.
Yeah, the bats look great for the Thunder. Look like they did near the start to the middle of the season.
And Bear River, I mean, they survived a 3-game set in the Super Regional against Pineview last week at home. And a huge win over Timpanogos yesterday, 9-5. But now they've got an uphill battle if they're going to get back into this game. The way Desert Hills is swinging it right now and the way Hoyt Atkin has settled in, this script has flipped it since the 3-0 lead after the first inning for the Bears. Still time to make a rally, though. They are the home team. We're in the 6th, and there's a hot shot, but it eats up the first baseman, Jax Tolman. I think probably going to get a hit there. And runners are on the corners with nobody out after that barreled ball.
Yeah, that's just way too good, 0-2. Way too much plate to Tolman there, 0-2.
I don't know. He can't even react to that ball. I got to give him a hit if I was scoring that one.
Yep. Holding the runner on, he's all the way in on the grass as he pops off.
Yeah, not much he can do. I mean, stab at it and hope. Your reaction time is very limited. That had probably, I don't know what the exit velo off the bat is, over 90 miles an hour, I would guess, 95. I mean, that seemed like it was hit pretty well. I don't know if it was triple digits. And Colin Fuller steps in from the right side. He's 2 for 2 today. Freshman. A good game yesterday and came into pitch in relief and kept Crimson at bay just enough for them to come back and win that game 8-7. Of course, you just tuned in. Crimson did win in the 10 a.m. game this morning in dramatic walk-off fashion, 4-3, and knock out Timpanogos. Then Provo all over Mountain Crest. So Timpanogos and Mountain Crest are out of bracket play. And Fuller hits this one high, and Fuller hits this one to left, and it is out of here. Colin Fuller, the freshman, with a 3-run flyaway baseball bomb.
That's just hit at the perfect launch angle to make for a beautiful home run, you know. It's one of those in Major League where they're saying too high, but it's actually too hard and out of the yard for Colin Fuller.
This freshman, incredible, and they celebrate drop Thor's hammer for the Thunder. And Desert Hills has an 11-3 lead, 15 hits in this game.
That's just a pretty home run. Beautiful arc out of the yard. Rocking
that 6 and 3 for 3 How about that? I mean, Fuller is in line as a top nominee now all of a sudden for our Findlay Subaru star of the game. I mean, Skeen is 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. He's got a home run. But Cohen Fuller is 3 for 3 with 5 RBIs and 2 runs scored in this game. He's a freshman, folks. Moved from Las Vegas. Cohen's dad got a job out at the golf course at Copper Rock. And this kid has come in and had an impact, as has freshman Asher Williams. And you forget about Mason Skeen because of Harmon, but he's a grinder too and going to be super talented, another freshman. And a hot shot off the bat of Dove, and he's seeing it well today as he rips that one into right, and the hits keep coming here for the Thunder.
Dove's just got a pretty swing, kind of that pure left-handed swing that you love to watch. And he's had a hit each way his last 2 at-bats.
Yeah, and he's 2 for 4 now in this game. And here is Kobe Smith, who's also been Fuller, Dove, and Smith, the 7, 8, 9 hitters have really been impressive. You know about really the top of the order of Desert Hills, but these guys down at the bottom of the order have brought it to the yard today. And a breaking ball, and Kobe wanted that one, but fouls it into the catcher.
Again, swinging first pitch, even on a breaking ball.
11-3. We're in the top of the 6th inning on the Wilkinson South Lighting scoreboard. Today's game brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. By the way, our current Mountain Mover Award player that we're honoring is actually the starting pitcher today, Hoyt Atkin. I failed to mention that. But Jagan Levitt nominated him last week, and Coach Levitt had some really good things to say about Hoyt, and he gave him the ball today, and it's looked like a brilliant decision to this point.
Yeah, a little different than what was indicated by their starting rotation last weekend, where Tolman went on Thursday and Atkin went on Friday, and they switch it up here and go Atkin on Tuesday and expect Tolman at some point, perhaps tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if the Thunder go on to win this game, you got to believe that he will be the guy. They went roll wall to start the game yesterday, and then Fuller on the back end. How many pitches? I have to go back and look to see how many pitches Fuller threw, but he'll be available sooner rather than later. And a pop-up, and caught by Barfus at shortstop out on the grass for the out. And back to the top of the order again in Fillmore.
The only member of the Desert Hills Thunder without a hit today.
The order for Desert Hills. Shortstop number 21.
Does have a sac fly RBI, though, on a good piece of hitting to drive in a run.
Yeah, and he's played great at shortstop. Contributing for sure.
Yeah, total team effort, no question. But you know he'd love to find some grass here and get in the hit parade. Tyre has other ideas, with that one off the plate for ball 1. Hawes has had to jump out of his catcher's stance a couple times to block that pitch. This one, breaking ball that stays down and away, ball 2.
Gonna have to attack Fillmore now.
Appreciate Bucks Ace Hardware, 3 Southern Utah locations, one of our great sponsors bringing you the game today. Here's the pitch, and the runner is going to go, and Dove is going to swipe second, and that's going to shoot into center field, but he won't try to get to third. With 1 out, you got another runner in scoring position here, with Dove swiping a bag.
Just a straight steal there. Briggs taking that pitch low. Didn't look like a hit and run in any way.
Fillmore ready. Tyre's not yet, but now he looks at the runner. Now he comes set. And here's the pitch, breaking ball, and caught the outside part of the plate for a called strike. 2-2 the count here.
Zone maybe loosening up a little bit here.
Actually, it was we were right on our Tara, good job, Tara, producing there. Now it is 3-2. Scoreboard was wrong, threw us off for a second. Here's the pitch. It's popped up into shallow center fielder, and that is Starnes, I believe, out there to make the catch for out number 2, and everybody has to stay put. Well, not everybody, but Keaton Dove. Keithan over there at second base. Not hit deep enough where he could tag. And here is Isaac Swanson. Swanson will step in. Very productive day for the backstop of the Thunder. Just a junior. Righty on righty matchup here. Fastball downstairs, ball 1.
Against Hurricane this year in region play, Swanson hit a home run that ended up being a walk-off to reach the 10-run rule. Home run now would do that same thing.
Swanson officially 1 for 4 in this game today so far. And there's a called strike. Count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball from Tyre, and a good one. It was his 30th pitch in relief. And that one outside, and it gets away, and Dove is going to scoot down to third. Haas could not get to that pitch. It was well off the plate outside to the right-handed hitter.
Might have been one of those where he tried to hold on and keep it
framed
on the plate, and so he just missed it in the effort to keep it close.
Yeah, it kind of didn't seem like it was that far off. I think that's probably a good call and good observation. That one was further outside right there, and he blocked it. Three and 1 the count now. Here comes the pitch. Tyre rocks, fires, and popped him up. Second baseman Bevan giving way to Bronson, who's now in right field, and Bronson comes in and makes the catch. 3 more on the board in the 6th. 4 more hits. And my goodness, Desert Hills, you look up and they are in control, 11-3. Can the Bears rattle the bats when we come back here to Gates Field? Stay tuned to find out.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Since 1967, we've helped Southern Utah families. Whether you need traditional burial, on-site cremation, or pre-planning, our team provides compassionate, personalized care. We're the choice of more local families because we treat yours like our own. Let us help you honor your loved ones with dignity. The legacy of excellence continues. Call 435-673-4221 or visit MetcalfBonzoMortuary.com today.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Back here, high school baseball from Gates Field, day 2 of bracket play between Bear River and Desert Hills. Thunder have opened things up, 8-run lead now, 11-3. As we go to bottom of the 6th inning, Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Tara Atkin pushing all the buttons, getting us in and out of the breaks on the radio and on the live stream. Caden, Paulie, manning the cameras for us in this one. Coming up next, we got Ridgeline and Snow Canyon in the nightcap. Now, that game is not going to start on time. It was originally scheduled for 6:30, but It'll be at least 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game, and it's 6:03 right now. Atkin looks like going to go the distance and use up every pitch he's got available. He started this inning with 88, I think it was.
He's been really efficient the last couple innings.
A couple straight balls there, and now it's quickly 3-1.
Higgs trying to get this going for the Bears.
Higgs 0 for 2 in the game, a swing and a miss, strike 2, and it's 3-2. The count now full.
Man, that slider that's just breaking down and into a righty has been really tough all day.
Appreciate Scooters Coffee, our stat sponsor, here from the state tournament on a 3-2 pitch, lifted high into right field, wind blowing it, back near the track for out number 1. Caught out there by Smith. Kobe Smith tracks it down.
Yeah, that had some carry. The jump on it was bringing Kobe over toward right center field, and he had to backtrack as the ball tracked behind him toward the flag in dead right.
Here's Starnes. Atkin now. This will be pitch 95. 15 left, or he can finish the batter. 110 the max. And he'll have to have the mandatory 3 days rest, so he won't be available again Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, but we'll be back available if Desert Hills got to the state championship series on Saturday for game 2 or potentially 3.
If he can manage to get through the whole thing with this big of a lead, save the bullpen, save the relief arms for Desert Hills in this long week.
It kind of split up the day yesterday with Fuller on the back end of Roa Wall. Jax Tolman hasn't pitched this week yet. You've also got some other guys, Boston Schaefer, who just on cue jumped out of the dugout and went down to the bullpen. And there's a strike 1 on a 3-0 count. As Hoyt might be running out of steam here in the later stages of this game. And that one down low. And Starnes is aboard. Base on balls. Hasn't been too many of those.
Starnes had the RBI ground out in the first.
In fact, that is the first free pass of the game given up by Hoyt Atkin. He has 6 strikeouts, and that is walk number 1, now that I think about it. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's what it takes to get this deep into a game and still be under 100 pitches.
$80-mile-an-hour pitch there, so and quite as high in on the fastball as he was earlier in the game, but that one down low for ball 1.
And I think
this is not a guy that's going to overpower you, though.
Throw the velo out the window. He's much more concerned about movement and location.
That one missing, and here comes, who is that, Drew?
Yep.
Drew Hill, the pitching coach, out of the dugout to come check on Hoyt. He's at 100 pitches on the button, a fist bump, and maybe buying Schaefer a little time here to get loose.
Buying Schaefer a little time is a good call, and I think also if this is his last batter, sometimes you come out and tell a pitcher, hey, this is your last guy.
Go have some fun, play catch, yeah.
Go get this guy.
And he's going to get a little final word. Drew Hill has left the bump, but Isaac Swanson hangs back to say a couple more things to Hoyt Atkin, and now he'll come back behind home plate. White, excuse me, 2-0 count right now before the timeout was called for the Desert Hills meeting on the mound, brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. And Atkin, after the meeting, finds the zone. A called strike 1.
Great spot. No chance you're swinging at that 2-0.
Today's game brought to you by Roney's Mac Bar, Red Cliff Mall. You're driving around St. George listening or watching. Go Build your Mac your way at Roney's Mac Bar. And a pop-up out of play. Also appreciate Back 9 Golf. A couple Southern Utah locations. Nothing boosts your game like an hour or two at the Back 9. Go to theback9golf.com to learn more about their membership options. You're going to love it. 2-1 pitch down low, gets away. Runner's going to advance. Starnes on a wild pitch will take second.
Did you notice we can see the U on the hill in straightaway center here?
No, I haven't noticed that all day. But it is a nice clear day, and just a couple clouds in the sky. And there's a shot, and it gets past Fuller. He goes and picks it up, throws it, and that gets away from Roa Wall. And the runner at second is going to get down to third on an E4. And you got runners on the corners here for the Bears with one out, and they got a little something brewing here in the sixth inning, bottom half.
Yeah, 2 errors on that play. Give him first base on the bobble and then give the runner third on the throw.
Fuller has 5 RBIs, though, today, so he's allowed to make one mistake.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's
2, I don't know. His dad might not get him Raising Cane's tonight for dinner. I don't know.
That's a hard hit ball. It just looked like it got on him quicker than he thought it was going to.
And they appeal and say, no, he did not offer at that pitch. This is Tyre. So Desert Hills now with 3 errors in this game, but an 11-3 lead on the scoreboard. But runners on the corners, Tyre at the plate, Atkin running out of pitches, and there's a flare. There's going to be a dirty bomb, extra base hit for Tyre into right field all the way down to the wall. And they're going to hold him at second. The relay is going to be inside. No, it's not. He is safe. And they get a couple of runs on a good piece of hitting to right field by Tyre.
I tell you what, that is a great call by the home plate up there. Swanson's tag swept across and missed the hand. He was too early, and then he dropped it down on the hand a little bit too late. Really good call.
Fuller with the relay, and he's right on top of it and safe. And it's 11-5 now, and here comes Jagan Levitt, and that's going to be it for Hoyt Atkin with 106 pitches. His day will come to a close, but Thunder fans should give him a nice rousing applause here as he's in line to get the dub. The junior lefty will take a stroll back to the dugout and join his teams and cheer like crazy for Boston Schaefer, who is coming into pitch. We'll talk about Schaefer when we come back. 11-5. Bears just got a big 2 RBI hit on a double by Tyre. We'll be back in a flash.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Boston Schaefer, 4.45 ERA. He's made 7 appearances. The senior, good strikeout to walk ratio. 14 Ks to 1 walk. Only 11 innings of work, but he has been hittable. Opponents hitting over right at 340 off of the senior righty.
It's going to be all about height for Schaefer. If he can be down in the zone as a sinker slider guy, meaning he's moving the ball down and into a righty on a sinker and down and away from a righty on a slider, he's going to have success if he's living downstairs. If he elevates, that's where you see that 340 BAA.
81 mile an hour there, but ball 2 outside to Bevan.
Great piece of hitting, by the way, by Tyre. Right down the right field line.
And there's a strike from Boston. 80 miles an hour over the zone. 2-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the 6th. 11-5, but the Bears just grabbed 2 runs. Their first run's now a wheel play, but Fuller wasn't quite all the way to the bag, and so safely back on that pickoff attempt. Straight lift of Atkin, and Schaefer comes in. Nobody else changed positions defensively, so nothing else to tell you about the pitching change for the Thunder. Bevan in this game officially 0 for 2. And that one hit into left, and another hit for the Bears. And runners on the corners here with just 1 out. And the Bears fans in the crowd starting to get a little bit louder, Kev. They've been pretty quiet, but here comes Bear River.
Yeah, 9-hole with a nice base hit on a slider to left. And now the Bears get to turn over the lineup with ducks on the pond and 1 out. Reason to be fired up.
Here's Barfus.
And that slider's just elevated. He's got to be down.
Barfus, 312 this year. Jackson, 6 doubles, 2 triples. Does not have a home run, but first pitch swing in is fouled up and out of play down the first base line. Reminder, get you some Coral Canyon coaches' comments in the post-game show. We'll hand out our Jersey Mike sub of the game, our Appliance Wholesalers Playmaker play of the game, as well as name the Findlay Subaru star of the game. And that all hinges on how the last 2 innings play out. Well, inning and a half, really. Snap throw, pickoff attempt from Schaefer. I don't think Schaefer pitched. I didn't see him pitch in the Super Regional. Kevin, do you recall if he pitched last weekend?
No.
Only 11 innings has worked this year. And there's a shot into right field, and this is going to be an RBI single by Barfus. His 3 for 4 on the day, and they're starting to string them together. Here comes the never quit Bear River Bears.
Barfus having a great day. That's just an elevated sinker. Fastball up in the zone. Good job by Barfus of going the opposite direction. And Desert Hills has movement in the pin again with Dylan Smith down there warming up.
Yeah, 3 for 4. The run scored in an RBI. Barfus has been tremendous from the leadoff spot for Coach Donald Haas. And now the lead is down to 11-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning. And runners on first and second with still just 1 out. Schaefer slowing down. Now he's ready. And that one, slider, darts down and away. Ball 1. Here comes pitch 2 to Gardner. And that one chopped straight back for a foul ball. Shea Handel's Homemade Ice Cream, brand new location, indoor outdoor seating. Go get a scoop or 2 at Handel's, as well as Metcalf Bonzo Mortuary. Check out their pre-planning so your loved ones don't have to worry. MetcalfBonzo.com.
Gardner, by the way, no batting gloves guy. Love the no Bee Gees guys.
I want to give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here, the state tournament, Aquatic Balance Pool Service down in St. George. Frank and the gang. If you got a pool need some maintenance or some repairs, look up our friends at Aquatic Pool Balance. 2-1 count now. Bottom of the 6th. Desert Hills up 11-6. Bear River coming, though. Gardner. Rung up there for strike 2.
Rung him
or
up
strike
on strike.
3. Sorry, I had the count wrong. I apologize. That was a 2-2 pitch.
Scoreboard was
Tara had it right
incorrect.
again. I got to start looking at our monitor.
A little bit of a front door slider there. Kept it down in the zone by Schaefer. Starts inside looking like a ball. Ends up right over the plate. Good pitch by Schaefer.
And a much-needed pitch for Schaefer after giving up a couple of hits in relief. And he pumps in a strike 1 to Rice, who's 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Now into the evening here at Gates Field, 6:19. I've lost track of time. We are not going to be on time for the next game. And a pop-up into the field of play. Fillmore's looking at it from the shortstop position, comes up and squeezes it for out number 3.
Big last 2 batters there for Schaefer, getting the K in the pop-up after giving up a couple hits. Similar to Atkin, rebounding after getting hit early.
Good pitch here, jammed him up. And we head to the 7th. Desert Hills on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. 11-6 lead over Bear River on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years' experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Welcome back here, Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Evan Dixon, Kevin Cave, Tara Atkin, Caden Formaster, Paul Ratliff, Michael Fish, the whole crew on hand here. We'll be here all week long. This is game 3 of 4 for us. Just a reminder, if you're tuned in, we're going to be probably after 7 o'clock start at the earliest for the nightcap between Snow Canyon and Desert Hills. If you missed the action from earlier, it was a walk-off win for the Mustangs. The defending state champs come back and beat Timpanogos 4-3, knocked Timpanogos out of this double elimination tournament. And then Provo knocked Mountain Crest out in the midday game. Here, Desert Hills up 11-6, and Skeen at the plate. Skeen has been red hot, to say the least. 2 for 2 today. A couple RBIs and a solo shot home run. And it was a no-doubter, Kev.
Yeah, that home run was gone. There's a house out and left over the fence. I'm wondering if it may be one hop for that house.
Home run number 15 that leads the entire state, all classifications for the Air Force commit. Skeen on 3-1 takes strike 2.
Tyre managed to sneak 2 fastballs by Skeen this at bat already. Maybe looking off speed here after a couple hits in the game.
Here's the payoff pitch, high, lost him, tried to go high fastball, and Skeen is aboard. And see, that's why I don't believe in the broadcaster's jinx, because earlier in his last at-bat, I said he hasn't gotten out the whole tournament, and then the next at-bat he draws a walk, so I don't believe in it.
It's good to reinforce that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. That's right. I've been very vocal over the years about not believing in the jinx. And I know baseball players are very superstitious, more so than probably NBA players or even NFL players or any collegiate athlete of any kind.
Yeah, definitely not just a little stitious.
No, baseball players take the cake. They are the most superstitious athletes in the world. It's well documented. This is not debatable. And that's okay. I kind of like the superstition that's tied to baseball. And there's a row of wall, slow roller, goes back to the pitcher, and they'll throw over to first. It will move Skeen down to second.
Equal to a sack bunt there with Skeen getting a good jump at first.
And what is Skeen? Did they fix in the bag? Is there some dirt that came off the bag at second? They're just kind of...
Probably just in the shoe on the slide or getting the dirt off the front of the bag after the slide.
One away. Skeen at second. Tyre facing Asher Williams. Williams 2 for 2 in the game. And ball one. That was pitch 43 in relief for Tyre.
Yeah, both these teams know they're playing tomorrow, so the pitching decisions are a little bit different.
You know, and Tyre got tagged early when he came in. 6 hits off of him, 3 runs all earned. But last inning really did a nice... It was at the 5th or the 6th. I thought he started to settle in a little bit.
I think he might have gotten those 2 runs that crossed while he was pitching, but actually Gardner was responsible
to Gardner,
for.
Yeah, Gardner's accounting for 8 of them. You're right. And a swing and a shot off the bat of Williams. He's now 3 for 3. They're going to wave Skeen around the bag, and the Thunder grab another run here in the 7th. Skeen with the walk. Got down to second, and then Asher Williams with the RBI smoke show.
Really pure piece by Asher there to give the Thunder a little insurance. And now since getting shut out in the first inning, the Thunder have scored in every single frame.
Asher Williams now 3 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs scored, so he has had himself a very productive day for the freshman. At this point, are you a freshman anymore? You're almost at the end of your freshman year. You start, as soon as graduation hits, you're now a sophomore, right?
Still fewer than 30 games into your high school career, though.
True. Wind still blowing out to right field, from the left field fence out to the right field fence. Runner is going to go. Pick off throw from Haas, and he got him.
What a dart by Haas. Good pitch to throw on, but it was a breaking ball, which means it's coming in a little softer, gives Asher a little more time, but he threw it on the bag.
Does Asher know if he's safe or out?
I'm sure I saw the punch.
I thought he did too, but I thought I saw the signal too, but Asher's not moving off the bag, and now Jagan Levitt is coming to the home plate umpire for clarification. And now he is indeed out.
Looks like the right call.
I mean, you're right about the dart from Chipper. I mean, Haas just sprung up and threw a laser beam out there from behind the dish to second base to get the runner. And now 2 away in the top of the 7th. And Tyre misses down low. Jax Tolman has had a day as well. Jax 3 for 3 this evening with an RBI and 2 runs scored. I mean, 17 hits to score 12 runs. Have committed 3 errors. That's your line score, brought to you by Scooter's Coffee for the Thunder. 6 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for Bear River, and Tolman pops it up. Now he's going to take off in case that stays fair, and it does, and it's caught.
Hey, you think Chipper Haas knew what he was doing picking number 10?
Yeah, I think so.
Who wore 10, yeah?
Probably.
Chipper Jones.
Atlanta
Absolutely.
Braves.
Yeah.
Probably his favorite player. Bear River chasing 6 to tie, 7 to walk it off. We go to the bottom of the 7th at Gates Field when we come back after a message from our great local partners.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the quarter field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George pools safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
And Schaefer going to stay on to work the 7th for the Thunder on the mound. And here we go. Bear River has the guy that just made an unbelievable throw down to second to get a steal attempt, and Chipper Haas at the plate. And first pitch in for a called strike 1. And that one ripped, and this could be an extra base hit. Gets past the glove of Asher Williams, the third baseman. Big turn, and it is going to be Haas with a lead-off double, and that's exactly what Bear River wanted to start up the bottom of the 7th.
Really nice piece of hitting. Pretty good breaking ball. Down in the zone enough, but caught it about the middle of the plate. Haas hooks it inside the line at third.
First baseman number 22, Ethan Higgs.
And here is Higgs stepping in from the right side. Haas now 2 for 4 in this game. The junior having an unbelievable junior season. And win or lose, we will see more of him tomorrow here at Gates Field. This is the winner's side of the bracket. This is not an elimination game. And a swing and a hot shot to second. Fuller's going to throw it over to first, one away. On the play, Haas gets down to third.
Off the cap a little bit. Looks like Schaefer thought he might have had a chance at it.
A little below his mitt, wasn't it?
Yeah, he almost pulled back at first. Wasn't sure if it was kind of a changeup off the bat.
Starnes.
Now back number 19, Steven Starnes.
Steven Starnes now with 1 out and 1 on, and slider outside, ball 1. One-0 pitch, Bender, curveball, starts at him and then gets over the inside of the plate for a called strike. And quickly 1-1, the count and out time called. No pitch thrown. Schaefer was trying to go.
Yeah, Schaefer likes to work quick, and he just didn't catch the hitter's eyes there in time. The hitter has to show his eyes to the pitcher before you can start your motion.
1-1 pitch, Starnes up and out of play, another Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. That was an 80-mile-an-hour pitch there from Schaefer.
In college a lot where they have the pitch clock, you'll see guys staring off to the side, not putting the eyes to the pitcher, and they're watching the clock because they have to get it on the pitcher before it hits 8 seconds. Close take there by Starnes.
And a chopper. This is going to stay fair. Hall's going to stay put. The throw from Williams, a beauty for out number 2 over to first base.
Smart play by Williams. Thought he might be able to tag Haas, and he started to move that direction and then realized, you know what, this is the second out, and we have a 6-run lead. I just need to get the out here. Throw it over first.
The Bears down to their last out here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing 12-6. First pitch swinging. Slow roller, Fuller, the throw to first, and that'll do it. Ball game, 12-6. Desert Hills is through to Wednesday on the winner's side of the bracket. They came back and won 8-7 yesterday over Crimson in a Region 9 showdown, and they beat Bear River here tonight, 12-6.
How about 2-0 for the Thunder to start the state bracket play? Great start for D Hills. And the Bears are still in it, too. We'll see them against Crimson tomorrow.
High fives, fist bumps. It's going to be fist bumps here. Paul Ratliff is going to make his way out onto the field, and we're going to have some Coral Canyon coaches' comments to kind of kickstart our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show as soon as they get through the line, and we'll hear from the young Skip as Paul is with Coach Levin.
Here with head coach of the Desert Hills Thunder, Jagan Levin. And Jagan, a 0 in the first inning, but every other inning you guys added a run on the scoreboard. Talk about your offense today.
The offense is feeling good. I mean, a lot of trust in them, man. Like we talked about yesterday, momentum's the thing. And so tacking more on. That's what we'll do, and we'll do our best to keep going.
Talk about Hoyt today through another stellar game for you guys.
Yeah, Hoyt, gamer, like I say every single time. He knows what he's doing. He's a senior. We trust him. And, yeah, he's a great pitcher to have in our back pocket.
Absolutely. And, Coach, talk about the path ahead. Obviously, your eyes on the title at this point and the road getting shorter and shorter here.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, one more game, and, yeah, we're in the state championship. So, yeah, it's exciting.
Pretty excited manager here, guys, as Jagan Levitt, the victorious manager, ready to go straight with the fellas.
All right. Thank you, Paulie, Coral Canyon, coach's comments. Jagan, I mean, it wasn't that long ago he was playing on this field at Pineview. He played his collegiate baseball for Coach Fade at Utah Tech, so he's kind of grew up right before our eyes. And again, I keep saying the youngest Skip in the state because he is. He's 26 years old, but he's got him playing well. Your thoughts on Coach Levitt's comments?
Yeah, Coach Levitt trying not to get too excited there. You can tell he's trying to tone it down a little bit, but talking about the momentum and talking about the offense continuing to roll, he's got to be pumped about where the Thunder are right now in this tournament.
It may be a little superstition there from the coach. He didn't want to talk too much about the bats because they have been bopping. I mean, there was a bunch of guys today. Bear River just couldn't get out.
I mean, Bear River puts up 6 runs on 9 hits. That's no slouch, but this game looks lopsided because the Thunder score in each of the last 6 innings of this game.
Let's start the conversation in the break, and then we'll take a quick one, and then we'll come back. And we're going to have a short Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show because we got to start getting ready for the nightcap tonight on the winner's side of the bracket. That'll be coming up. That'll be Snow Canyon, the number 1 overall seed, and Coach Jensen and Ridgeline. But we'll hand out some awards, put a bow on this one after a quick message from our great sponsors. 12-6 Thunder on to Wednesday on the winner's side of the bracket. Bear River will drop down and have to battle through the 1-loss side of the bracket, but they will be back in action again tomorrow. We'll tell you what time those games will be when we come back.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's Happiness served daily on River Road.
Need an appliance or 2? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Back here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, Devin Dixon, Kevin Kay. Put a bow on this one inside of our post-game report brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. And Coach, 18 hits, 12 runs. I mean, they are ripping the cover off the ball. They scored 8 runs yesterday, hit 3 home runs. Skeen hit his 15th. Cohen Fuller had 5 RBIs. Tolman, Asher Williams, they couldn't get him out. I mean, a total team effort today and plenty of firepower in the 12-6 victory.
Yeah, crooked numbers in hits for the bottom 7 hitters in D-Hill's lineup. 2-2-3-3-3-2-2. Couldn't get him out.
They will now face, I told you I would give you the matchups. Crimson will play Bear River tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. That'll be the first game here. The winner will turn around and play Desert Hills at 3:30. And they would have to beat the Thunder a couple times to advance to the state championship. So Desert Hills in control of the lower half of the bracket. But we could, for fans back in St. George, you could see a Crimson Desert Hills rematch tomorrow afternoon. We'll just have to wait and see. Bear River has something to say about that.
That 10 a.m. game is interesting because one team is going in off a walk-off with all the momentum in the world, and the other one's coming in off a loss. And you wonder if that plays into it at all, and if it does, then how so?
Yeah. So Crimson Bear River game at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And then 3:30, the winner of that game will play Desert Hills on the bottom half of your 4A state baseball bracket. All right, let's get to our awards here. Let's start with our Findlay Subaru Star of the Game. Coach, I'm going to give you the call today. Who impressed you the most in the win for the Thunder?
Yeah, crooked numbers in the hit column for a ton of the D-Hills hitters, but 5 RBIs puts it over the top for Cohen Fuller today.
I agree. The freshman having a big impact. Probably could have had a couple more ribbies if they that ball off the wall. Maybe they weren't tagging and they were going.
Should have had a 6th RBI for sure.
Yeah. But he'll take 5 and run. I think that's a career high for Cohen Fuller, and it comes in a big stage on a Tuesday in bracket play as Desert Hills gets the 12-6 win. Findlay Subaru, all-star of the game. Go see the all-star lineup on the Saving side of the freeway. The freshman, Cohen Fuller. As for our AWP Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game, what do you think? So consistent scoring in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. They just kept hammering down. But what was the single biggest play you think that sprung Desert Hills to victory?
Wow, that's a tough call.
I almost just want to go Skeen because you picked Skeen as the star watch player in the pregame, and he hit his 15th, and he hasn't gotten out in the state tournament yet.
That's a game-tying home run, too. I think the score was 3-2 Bear River at that point. Solo shot for Skeen tied it up, so that's a good call.
Yeah, so let's go. It was a solo shot home run, league leading, all classifications, 15th for Harmon Skeen. That is your AWP Playmaker Play of the game. There's so many big plays, especially at the plate to talk about. Williams, a perfect day at the plate. Tolman, a perfect day at the plate. And how about the bottom of the order? You got to give a shout-out to Dove and Smith. Kobe Smith and Keith and Dove. The Dove Shack, man, those two guys, 7, 8, 9 hitters were on fire today for the Thunder.
Yeah, Smith's 2-out RBI was really big, too.
Yeah. One more award, your Jersey Mike's sub of the game. Anybody in relief or anybody come in and pinch? We didn't have any pinch hitters in this game. A couple pinch runners.
Only one sub on the winning side, really, Boston Schaefer.
Yeah, you're right.
After giving up a couple knocks, he settled down nicely and finished off this game for Hoyt Atkins. So I think we got to go Boston Schaefer.
I agree. Your Jersey Mike sub of the game, Boston Schaefer. Well done for the senior there. Hasn't seen a lot of reps, only 11 innings before today, and comes in and gets the job done. 12-6, Thunder final score. They beat Bear River. Bear River Crimson, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Desert Hills will sit back and play the winner of that game at 3:30, knowing they would have to be beaten twice not to make the state championship game. But if the winner of the Bear River Crimson game does win that 3:30 game, we would be back here Thursday to see who would advance to the state championship. Top half true double, bottom half true double elimination tournament here in bracket play. If the Thunder can win one more, they'll punch their ticket to their first state championship. The last time they won a state championship, 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct. Yep.
You guys played one before since then?
No, state semifinals 2021
That's
is
right.
the last time they've been past the quarters, I think.
Yep. So a lot riding on it for the Thunder and their fans. They'll celebrate tonight, go get some good dinner, get some rest, and be back here tomorrow at 3:30. For our entire team, we're going to take a break. We're going to get our books and our lineup cards, and we'll be back on the air on the Fan Sports Network and KSL Sports with the nightcap. We're looking at about probably a 7:15 plate meeting with the coaches, maybe 7:20, as it'll be Ridgeline and Snow Canyon, and we'll have it for you on these same networks. Good night, or stay tuned, whichever you're going to do. Thunder win it over Bear River 12-6. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody.